Hey, this is MassX with a brand new One Punch Man, the strongest video, and we got some semi-decent news, I guess. Well, we're getting the Tactic Lab Crescent Tower. So, as always, thanks to good people over at One Punch Man, the strongest tips. Link will be in the description. We can kind of do a quick overview, and then once it releases, and I have about 24 hours on it, I will do some follow-up. But let's go over the summary for this. So you're basically going to use up keys that you get for clearing PvE stages in the Crescent Tower. You slot in cards you collect in the Tactic Labs. When you have more cards in time, you optimize tactic skills, activation for your lineup, etc., etc. You ascend cards with special tactic ascension cards, and you're going to need both hero and monster teams to clear the Crescent Tower, so keep that in mind when you're planning your lineups now. In terms of which SSR you're going to be pulling, you can't just focus on monster team now, as you will be far behind in terms of PvE content and the potential rewards that you will miss. So let's talk about this in more detail. So it's a new PvE system, and it helps you to increase your BP for your team. The buff system is called Tactic Lab, while the gameplay for farming the resources is called Crescent Tower. So think of it like Emblem and Mirage Trials. Pretty simple, huh? The mode encourages you to build up hero and monster teams evenly, as you will need both of them to clear a single floor. Basically, it's monthly challenges with 120 floors to climb across upper and lower Crescent, 60 floors each. The challenge period is exactly 30 days, after which it will reset. Now, the Crescent Tower. Okay, you access from exploration, train, Crescent Tower. Every day you get 6 keys at 5 a.m. Whenever your reset time is, can store up to a cap of 120 keys. You need 1 key to challenge, will not be consumed if battle is lost. So just keep trying and experimenting with different lineups. There are 2 difficulties, upper and lower, which you can switch between anytime. Each difficulty will have extra features which you can view on the feature at the top right. For each challenge, there are 2 matches. First match can only use heroes, martial artists. Second match can only use monsters and outlaws. Aim for the highest floors you can clear for both difficulties, as they have their own individual clear rewards. The Tactic Lab now access from the main menu, skill, tactic. Here you will see 6 different categories: hero, monster, duelist, grappler, high-tech, and esper. You can place up to 8 tactic cards and frames in each category, with each card and frame providing various buffs. You can move the cards around as you wish depending on what you're doing. So if you're trying to clear a monster side, then you can pump your cards in monster. Pretty much makes sense. The cards will have different numbers. You can see 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the card. The number they have represents what slot they can go in. Tactic card 2 can only go into slot 2. Well, seems pretty self-explanatory there. Matching all 4 slots in a row will activate the special tactic skill. For example, in the image, you can see that by slotting all 4 still cards, I will activate the still tactic skill, and this will apply plus HP % to my hero units, as the cards are in the hero category. If you click on any card, you can see the tactic skill at the bottom of the description in the gray box. You can level up cards through Ascension. The star level and quality of tactic skill will be the same as the lowest quality and level in the 4 cards. When tactic skill reaches orange 5 stars, it transforms into special tactic. Orange tactic card of high star level can be transferred to a low star level of the same skill and part. The low star level will be replaced by high level, and the original card reset to 0. Only 1 same tactic can be placed in Tactic Lab. So if you equip Cruel skill on monster, you can't equip another Cruel set on hero. So you'll have to choose carefully which skill goes to which slot. Because of this, you will eventually have 12 unique tactic skills that you can equip. Since you can only equip 1 unique skill at a time, you may use up the extra cards by ascending the existing cards. If you have many Cruel 3 cards, you can just ascend the card, as you cannot equip another Cruel set. Additionally, if you slot all matching cards, all hero type of that card, you will get additional buffs. Basically, it's like a card collection. For all owned cards, you will get album points. Duplicate don't affect it. As you can see, there's a whole load of cards to collect, 72 cards in each category. As you collect more cards and obtain more points, you can get album reward. At album points 200, the exchange store opens where you can exchange frame loops and the star thingy for items. How do you obtain more cards? Crescent Tower. Use up tactic vouchers in the tactic supply. You can buy vouchers in the mall under daily at 150 gems per voucher. You can buy the tactic supply life card to get 1 voucher for free every day. And you probably will appear as rewards and events in the future, blah, blah, blah. So most importantly, what are the tactic skills? We've got Assault, which is an attack percent up. You've got Still, which is an HP percent up. You've got Defense, which is a defense percent up. You've got Rapid, which is a speed percent buff. You have Assist, which is an assist buff percentage. You have Combat, which is a drain rate percentage. All Hurt is a damage reflect. Heal is a heal effect percent. Tenacity is a shield rate. Damage is berserk reflect. Chance grants X energy when battle begins. Passion grants X energy after action. Flow recovers some percentage of max HP after action. Cruel deals follow-up by damage equal to X% of ult skill after action of an ally and energy gauge. Wow. Once per round. Burst after distorted field releases deals follow-up by damage equal to X% of ult skill and energy gauge. And Revive after distorted field releases recover HP by X% of max HP. So tips, the card slotted will immediately apply to the respective units in the category. If you activate Cruel Tactic skill for Heroes category, then only Heroes will do the follow-up. The buffs will only apply to units in your lineup, so if you have more monsters than heroes, it will be better to put the Cruel card slots in Monster. Then all monsters will activate the skill. Or you can go by class type. If you have 2 Espers and 4 Graspers and a Geru core, you can put in Grappler. That way 4 Grapplers will follow up. You'll notice your BP won't rise much if you don't have that particular category of unit in the lineup. If you don't have high tech in your lineup, adding cards in high tech category won't do anything. Makes sense? As a start, you should always prioritize obtaining/equipping Cruel and Burst set first, as these will literally change your gameplay and will help a ton in PvE and bossing. Once you have those, you can start focusing on others, whatever you have. So Cruel and Burst should go in slot where your main team has the most units. If your main team has 5 monsters, then put it in monsters. Rapid, put in Duelist or Esper, depending on your speedster, Sonic or King. The rest can just be a mix and match based on your strategy. You can put Heal and Flow on Hero for AS plus healing, Atomic Samurai, or Still and Grappler for HP boost, as most tanks are Grappler, CK, Gogetsu, etc, etc, etc. Do lower Crescent first as it provides better orange rewards. Save up your tactic vouchers, as most likely there will be raid ups in the future, as with every other ticket. Well, that's it in a nutshell. I know that's a hell of a lot of information for you guys, and a lot of this is going to be trial and error for everyone. So that's why once I can delve in and start putting some stuff together, I will do a subsequent video and kind of show you guys from start to finish on initial building for this. But this is just a quick overview so you have an idea. So this will change the game a lot, and hopefully with the future characters coming, this will also make things a hell of a lot more interesting, because let's be honest, it has been boring as beep for how long now? So yeah, we're gonna get some ways to mix things up, first with this and now with future SSR Plus characters coming. Should have the hint, if not up by the time this video, pretty soon after. So yeah, pretty excited for what's coming down the pike actually. So with that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a freaking great day.